Hello, welcome back to another episode of Gospel of Manoj with me and Irene Joslet. So let's begin today's episode with the land of Chaldees. Ur, a Mesopotamian city on the Euphrates River, is believed to be the birthplace of Abraham, the patriarch of Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. The city's rich sediment and fertility supported agriculture, with date palms, lentils, onions, and garlic being the main crops. Ur had a large ziggurat, a pyramid like brick tower, and two ship harbors. Ur, a settlement over 6,000 years old, gained prominence in the early Bronze Age around 1,000 years later. It was home to cuneiform writings and seals. Its real heyday occurred around 2000 BC when Ur dominated southern Mesopotamia after the Akkadian Empire's fall. The city was home to over 60,000 people, including quarters for foreigners and large factories producing woolen clothes and carpets. In the 1920s and 30s, British archaeologist Leonard Woolley discovered Ur, a temple complex, royal tombs, and city street remains. The tombs contained treasures like gold, silver, and precious stones. Most were taken to the British Museum. Sin, also known as Sina or Nannar, was the god of the moon in the Mesopotamian religions of Sumer, Akkad, Assyria, and Babylonia. Nannar, the son of Enlil and Ninlil, became associated with the Semitic Sin. His worship was centered in Ur and Haran. During Ur's supremacy, Sin was considered the head of all gods, and he was known as the creator of all things. Sin was also the name of the pre-Islamic god of the moon and riches in Hadramaut, South Arabia. Chaldea was a country assimilated into Babylonia, with the Chaldeans or Chaldees arriving during a week period. They settled in the southeastern part of Babylonia, mainly on the Euphrates. Chaldeans adopted Assyro-Babylonian names, religion, language, and customs, indicating a significant Akkadian culture. Ur-Kasdim, also known as Ur of Chaldeans, is a city mentioned in the Hebrew Bible as the birthplace of Abraham, an Israelite and Ishmaelite patriarch. The Hebrew Bible mentions Ur 4 times, but the meaning of Chaldeans is simply a group of people who believed in astrology and lived according to the astrological myths. Terah, the father of Abraham, Nahor, and Haran, lived beyond the Euphrates River and worshipped deities from Mesopotamia and Babylonia. Haran, the father of many, died in Ur of the Chaldeans. Abraham and Nahor married, with Abraham's wife Sarai and Nahor's wife Milcah. Sarai was childless, so Terah took his son Abraham, grandson Lot son of Haran, and daughter-in-law Sarai to Canaan. They settled in Haran, and the name Hebrew means those who cross, as it was believed that crossing the river was cursed. I conclude today's episode by saying that even though the entire human race were influenced by man-made deities, Abraham got an inner call to discard such deities and look at the supreme, invisible, supernatural personality. Hence, the inner call persuaded to an encounter with the true divine supernatural one. Abraham restarted the journey initiated by the father Terah. So, stay tuned for the next episode of Gospel of Manoj. This is me and Irene Joslet signing off.